Hello, welcome to Budgeting a Decade to Freedom, and today is an exciting day. Of course, it's the passive side income day, and this is the day that we reveal how our year ended, because December is now all done. So we're going to just write down how much we have accumulated so far in a year, and at the end of December. This is exciting for two reasons. Well, first of all, who doesn't like to have a little more income, right? He doesn't like to accumulate stuff that is free or close to free to do. So that means you're actually making more money that you can spend on different things. In our case, we have our cashback credit cards that we spend on, to get the cash back for. I always do a little disclaimer at the beginning here. If you cannot pay your credit cards in full before there's any interest accrued on it, in other words, pay it fully every month, or we do it every week, we try to pay them off every week, weekly. This is not for you. Don't try this. The only time a cashback is in your favor is if you pay zero interest, that you just use their plastic as you would a debit card, but always make sure that the amount is paid in full. Then you get all of the gifts for it, the rewards, I should say, for it, and none of the bad stuff, which would be the interest. So we have 3 credit cards that we use, and I'm going to basically show you what we've accrued on them. As with last month, you're going to see that the Scotia card is missing because that one we got late in the year. It offers us 4% off of groceries, so we will be using it in the year coming up after we're done our no-spend grocery, spending all the cash that we've earned on the groceries. I'll show you that in a second. And then we're going to be using it for the rest of the year to accumulate the cash back, 4% cash back on that, so we can use it in 2021. Happy New Year, if I haven't said it already. 2020 has begun. And as a matter of fact, after this video, please make sure to look out for our grocery haul, our very first in January, because we will be posting that as well. Alright, so let's get to it. Let's see just how much money we have for our groceries. This is going to be this section. Ooh, this section right here at the top, because this is the money we're going to be using to do groceries with. At the beginning of the year, we're going to do groceries until we run out of free cash. So the Visa Simply, that gives us 4% back on restaurants. When we ended up, we went to capacity on it, and basically last month we had $305, and we didn't use it since then. So that $305 stayed there because it was paid in November, and we want to be using it before we put anything else on it. We just kind of stopped using it. We used the Scotia card, which is another credit card, instead. We just changed to the other one and accumulated points in that one instead, because we wanted this one to sit there until we were ready to use it, and we're going to use the credit. So this is sitting with a credit balance on it of $305, and we're going to be using it for groceries. So it stayed at $305 from last month. Next up would be the MasterCard Walmart. And for the end of December, this one paid off 1.25 if you spend at Walmart and 1% off everywhere else. When we were done with it, we had $269, and that's also accessible right now to use. So there's a $269 credit on it that we can use for groceries. As you guys know, I did receive a gift card from work from being with the company for 10 years, and it was $500. We did $150 to charity, and we kept $351, and I guess $149 for the groceries. So I knew I was going to keep the rest of it for that. That's why I asked for specifically either 2 places that they could have given me gift cards. I asked for Walmart or Giant Tiger, which also has groceries there, so I didn't care which one. So they gave me that, and that's what we're going to be using. Now for the PC points, which is some of my favorite, because these are just free. You go to that grocery store, you buy the stuff that earns you PC points, and then you can use that for cash as groceries. For the end of December, we're at 479,661 points, which basically is $479.66. But what is accessible, because it's in denominations of $10, is $470. So at the end, that's it. That's what we had access, and that's what we have access to. So for our, what is it, grocery no spend? Grocery no spend 2020. Let's call it that. Grocery no spend 2020. We have accumulated $1,395. Now, I was going to do just January, February on that. My husband seems to think that we're able to be stretching it a little longer, but we're going to try for sure for January, February for $150 per week. There's 5 weeks in January and there's 4 weeks in February, and that comes up to $1,350. So we have $1,395. So we have plenty. When I do the grocery haul, I'm going to show you how these are decreasing and what we spent every week until these run out to zero. Then when we do a new, I don't know if I'll do side income next month. We'll see. I don't know if it'll be too confusing, but I'm going to try and keep them separate. I don't know how good I'm going to be at it because it's hard to accumulate and then spend at the same time, but we'll give it a shot. I'll see if I can do, I'm probably going to do a side income because I got one credit card that I'm not using right now. I'm using for restaurants and everything else, and it's accumulating money. So I might just start with that one in January and then add these as they empty out to add the new stuff. All right, so very exciting. Almost $1,400 that we have to spend on groceries. So this is a power of, if you're smart and disciplined enough to do this, these credit cards and these points cards can offer you free stuff. That is free money. That's $1,400 that I didn't do anything to get. I didn't work for it. I just spent on groceries that I usually spent on so that I could accumulate the points. Just by using their product, I received rewards. This is awesome. It's awesome. All right, next up, as always, it's Ebates Rakuten, that was called. Now last month it was only $5.24, but Christmas did come around and I did use it. Yes, I did. So I'm up to $13.45, and they're telling me by 2/16/2020 they're going to pay me the check. So that is really not accessible right now. But that's okay. It's money in the bank. Affiliate marketing, I had 16 cents. That went to 20 cents. Yeah, I don't push this as much as I should, but I'm going to be concentrating on this for 2020. That's part of my goals. EQ Bank is the $25 that I received from one of the viewers using one of my links, and I put it in a high interest savings account, and it is now at $25.25. So I made 25 cents over the year on just letting it sit there. Not too bad. I mean, you know, you're making money on money. That's always a good thing. As always, there's my Patreon, my patrons from Patreon, and I didn't go look, but I'm assuming it's going to be the same as last month, which was $23. Thank you very much. I would like to thank you very much for supporting me, and I have a little bit of a surprise for you coming up if you are a patron, so please just stay tuned for that. I'm working on it. In the next couple of weeks, I should have a wonderful announcement. I'm so excited. You're getting free stuff. Okay, so if you're a patron, only if you're a patron. All right. Now we're going to go to Adsense. Of course, Adsense, you need to make $100 or more a month for them to pay you. I made $43, and that was for last month. They're always running a month behind. So that is not accessible, but it is there. And by the 10th or 11th, I guess I'm going to find out just how much more I made. You know, I always hope that I make more so that I can cash out early, but we're not going to complain. I'm not complaining about anything. Now, for my Patreon last month, I put $20 of it in AdSense. And over the year for AdSense, for this year, I put in $130 and $120. That's fantastic, guys. That is just fantastic. So I've made $270. Yeah. I made $270 in AdSense revenue. That is an investment app that I use. So every time I make money from this passive income or from this work that I'm doing, I just put it in there. So you guys, this is what you've contributed. And when I go and cash this out, I'm going to stick that in there. So it's going to be $300, close to $300 that I receive in passive income from your support. How awesome is that? You guys are great. You guys are great. I would like to take a moment to thank you very, very much. I couldn't do it without you. I couldn't do it without you at all. So here we go. That's 270 right there. We're going to keep going. I have an app called Receipt Hot that I've been doing for just a little bit. I think a little over a month now. At I think 1,000 points, you can cash out and make $5. You can do it on PayPal. I'm at 909. But I think at 6,500 points, you get $40. So I think I'm just going to keep putting my receipts in there. I'm at around $4 right now. That is also not accessible right now. That's okay. I just take a picture of the receipts. When I go grocery shopping, when I go to a restaurant, just take a picture of the receipts and they just keep giving me more. And as I'm going up, I'm getting even more rewards because you level up. It's like a game. So I'm at level 6 or something, but I know at level 12 or something, they start actually rewarding you points. So, hey, I'm just going to keep going and see what happens there. I'm pretty sure I'm going to start making money at that. And that's just by having receipts. Instead of throwing them away, I can just take a thing. Yes, they want to track what you're doing. Who cares? They're tracking you anyway on your phone. Anytime you talk. Ever notice you say something near your phone and then ads start appearing? I've noticed that. Alright, so ebooks. This one I've got to thank Dawn, because Dawn put my books as an affiliate link on one of her videos, and I sold, I guess, a few. They're only like 99 cents, and by the time they take their cuts, I mean, I don't make much. So I made 64 cents on my ebooks, and they will be at the bottom of this in the description box if that interests you. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Thank you, Dawn. I do appreciate it very, very, very much. And I made interest on my bank account of 5 cents. You can't just ignore that. That's money that you made just by having a bank account, a no-fee bank account. I don't pay fees on a bank account. Fees don't exist for me. TFSA, interest, was only 88 cents this month because, as you know, I used part of my emergency fund money to pay for my Smile Direct Club. Yes, I did. But it's okay. I still have over $1,000 in there, and I made 88 cents. So last month, all of these, I put these in a TFSA. I just transfer them as they come into the bank account, just poof, right into that account. So I took that money, that $1.57, because that's what it comes up to, and I added it to the interest that have been accumulating in TFSA. We were at $57.88 plus $1.57. I am now at $59.45. Yay! Look at that. So that's it. And as always, I've been talking about an Etsy shop, and I mean it. I'm going to do it. I'm working on it right now. It's also going to be, I'm going to talk more in depth about it too on my other channel, How To For Everyone. So you do know, guys, that I still have 2 channels. Budgeting Decade to Freedom used to be on that channel, but it's now its own channel here because this is my baby and I wanted it to grow organically. My How To For Everyone has my Smile Direct Club journey, how-to videos, and also I'm starting a new series about manifesting your best year yet. I've been having those years from year to year now, the last 4 years, and I just want to share with everybody how it's going, and I want to do more to manifest even better, and I want you guys to manifest your years with me. So we're going to be doing things to get that going. That should be there, I believe, on Monday. So please go make sure that you are subscribed to both channels. That channel is also still monetized, so that helps me. That's where my Adsense is. This channel here is not monetized. I don't have 1,000 subscribers, and I don't even have the view time. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll all get back up there. No problem. I have no doubts. Okay, so the total in all is 1843.01. There we go. 1843.01 for the year 2019. Unbelievable. That is quite the amount. That's a total. That's not just accessible. That's everything that's accumulated. Everything that's accumulated. Yep. Isn't that great? That's just great. And what is accessible right now is 1772.70. That's right, 1772.70. And I am going to predict that next year I will double this. I will double this. The money I'm bringing in will be closer to $4,000. I know I can do it, and I'm going to try really, 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 really hard to do it. But for right now, this has been my side income for December. And as always, like I told you, come back for this, because this is what's going to be relevant now. For the next couple of months, my husband, Ed, is going to be going out and making these dollars stretch to feed a family of 4, which is 2 grown boys, my husband and myself. So thank you very much for dropping by. I hope that you enjoyed this side income December. 2019 was a fantastic year, and I'm pretty sure 2020 is going to be even better. Tell me how it's going with you. Do you have goals? Do you have things that you're looking forward to? Are you challenging yourself? Are you looking at things in different ways? Leave me comments below. I would love to hear from you. Thanks for coming by and showing your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!